Survival games have exploded in popularity over the past few years, to the point that mobile stores are pretty much overflowing with them. For good reason too, they're tons of fun. To assist you, my bewildered adventurers, this is Sam back again with a list of the best new survival games of 2022. Before going ahead, let me introduce you an amazing game, Dark Nemesis Infinite Quest. And I want to thank Dark Nemesis for sponsoring this video. This is an epic MMORPG that unfolds in a dark fantasy adventure with stunning graphics, smooth controls, and a storyline packed with adventure. In the game, you will play as the Peacekeeper of the Multiverse, and you have to defend and escort the Crystal Light while defeating the enemies, boss fights, and lots of other exciting stuff. I mean, look at it. Don't you think this game is awesome? The environment is so good, especially the path mechanism. I love that. In addition, you can play this game anytime, anywhere, and win the battles within minutes. The battle experience is super immersive, and thanks to its epic 3D beautiful graphics and background music, which deliver you a fantastic mobile gaming experience. The best thing about this game is you can play with your friends and other players in exciting PvP, or fight against hundreds of players in real time and be the last one standing. Plus, you can also team up and enjoy 5v5 and 10v10 battles. And if I talked about the weapon system, then it's amazing. You can choose and level up your spirit, wings, and companions. Where spirits can be used as a mount for players to move faster, or you can also turn into weapons, and the form would be based on classes you are playing. Players can choose from wings of different styles and designs, and companions will be with the players along the journey. So it seems like it's gonna be another amazing title this year. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and pre-register for Dark Nemesis Infinite Quest. Win the in-game rewards. You can also participate in the lucky wheel draw and have a chance to win an iPhone 13 Pro. Link in the description. Starting off with number 12, Love and Survival, an upcoming sandbox survival game. I know, upcoming is such a depressing word because this game looks dope. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the actual game. You take control of a family that's drifted to an uninhabited island after the end of the world. The goal here is to survive and ensure the safety of the family, but due to limited resources on the island, you must venture far afield to get enough to survive. This game features top-notch graphics and the environment is super relaxing. Also, I love the big bunny and the swimming mechanism. All in all, it's going to be a great game. Number 11, The Haven Star. This one's one of the newer realistic survival games that's set in a post-apocalyptic world. The game features a large open-world environment that is infested with zombies. The core gameplay loop revolves around finding and fortifying strongholds, where you have to explore the world to rescue survivors and collect various resources such as food and equipment. And of course, defend those bases against the zombie attacks. The game also has cooperative multiplayer modes, and unlike many other survival games on the market, The Haven Star is not about killing the zombies. The player must actually try to avoid them, scavenge, and manage resources. Coming in at number 10, Lost Light. An action survival game boasting a surprisingly polished and complex gameplay experience. This shooter is based on 3 core gameplay elements: survival, warfare, and progression, and promises a high-risk, high-return as players will have to plan out how they enter a map and scavenge for supplies. As for the progression portion of its gameplay, well, that's linked to the upgrading and trading systems. The game's concept is almost similar to Escape from Tarkov, the PC game. But all in all, it's a great game with good graphics and controls. Number 9, Tomorrow. Tomorrow is probably one of the deepest zombie games on mobile. It's set in a pretty big world where you wake up somehow still alive as a mutant approaches ready to eat your brain. So as you can tell from that, you're gonna play as a survivor of the apocalypse whose sole objective is to try and forge some kind of existence in this terrible new world. The tutorial will teach you the basics of survival, which involves gathering resources, crafting, and avoiding or fighting the zombies. In terms of gameplay, it does play a lot like Ark, but just without the dinosaurs. Tomorrow is very similar to Dark Days. It's very visually polished and features some solid touch controls, and frankly, I just really enjoy playing it. It's a fun, post-apocalyptic adventure game, kinda like The Last Day on Earth and Ark. Number 8. Let's Survive, survival game. As you could guess from the name, it's a survival game similar to Last Day on Earth. The storyline takes place in the future when an unknown virus breaks out and civilization quickly disintegrates. Only a handful of humans survive, and as one of those humans, your main goal is just to survive. Look for resources and items, craft various weapons, fortify your shelter, and repel zombies and boss attacks, and monitor your health. In the game, you can build, craft, drive vehicles. Overall, it's a decent game that doesn't really offer anything unique, but it is offline. Number 7. Project EOE. Now I know what you're gonna say by looking at this game. It is not a PC game, it is not a console game, the graphics make it look like that, but nope, it is for mobile. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the game. It's a multiplayer online sandbox survival title where you join an adventurer on their survival journey through hostile territory. Throughout the different games you play, you'll need to collect elements, shoot monsters, and make contact with other characters. Overall, it is a great game, but obviously the main highlight is the console quality graphics. Number 6. My Time at Portia. This one's an indie farming, survival, and crafting open-world game where you can move and collect wood, stone, and other items to build and survive. In that way, it's kinda similar to the Story of Seasons and Animal Crossing. Previously, this title was famous on PC, but now fans can finally play it on MOBO as well. And FYI, this game is only single player. There's no multiplayer option, but if you're looking for a casual and relaxing farming survival sim, this might be right up your alley. Number 5. Project Arrival. It is a story-based survival game where aliens have come to the Earth to destroy humanity. The whole game is based in the future, and that's why if you enjoy sci-fi environments, you'll definitely love this game. It also has a bunch of futuristic weapons, which will help you to fight alien species. Now, if we talk about the storyline in the game, I have to say it's really amazing. It has great cutscenes, and it feels like you're playing a console game, but it's on your phone. Overall, it's a good game, and I'll notify you when it's released. At number 4, Raft Survival, Desert Nomad. This is a survival game that copies the whole concept of Desert Skies, from graphics to gameplay mechanism. If I'm wrong, then let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So in the game, you have a raft that's tied to a hot air balloon that flies over the desert. You need firewood to continue the flight, so to collect wood you need to go to the ground where you can get your resources. But you can't stay long because dangerous monsters live on the ground and they quickly attack you. All in all, it's a better version of Desert Sky with great graphics. Number 3. Project Star. This is an online multiplayer open-world survival and exploration game. The game offers a huge map with many galaxies, and each galaxy possesses several planets to explore. From my point of view, Project Stars is inspired from the No Man's Sky, having the same concept, like experience infinite freedom, building, exploring, fighting, and survival. In addition, the game is built by a group of gamers, not by a tech giant, so I'm pretty sure they know what gamers want. All in all, it's a great game that offers visually stunning graphics and good controls, and has great potential, but sadly right now the game is in beta test, so it's only available to limited regions. Number 2. Fading City. And at number 1, Chimeraland. Now I think this is one of the best survival games of 2022, which is why it's at number 1. In it, you can explore a large open world map that's around 800 square kilometers and complete a lot of quests and hunt down gigantic creatures. It's kinda similar to a classic RPG game, but it also has elements of survival. In total, the game offers 18 races to choose from, and the environment of the game is super realistic. You can easily feel different weather effects in the game, and there's also just a lot of stuff you can do in the game, like crafting, building, gathering rare resources, which will help you survive. On top of that, you can fight with creatures and make them your pets, and honestly, I really love this game and highly recommend you to check it out at least once. So there you have it, gamers, 12 best survival games of 2022. And if you didn't find your favorite game in this video, then don't forget to check out the first and second part of the video. This is Sam from Down to Top. It's been a pleasure as always. I keep you up to date on the best mobile games as they're released, so subscribe to Down to Top for more awesome content. Peace!